Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Kurt. Welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. When we last played, we successfully landed 3 Kerbonauts on Minmus and returned them safely to Kerbin. It was a good time. Another space mission in the bag. But right now, as we're waiting for the next version to come out, which is version 0.17, we're still in 1.6, obviously. That one that includes new planets, just a whole bunch of new stuff. A game changer of an update. While we're waiting for that, I do want to keep playing. Still want to fine-tune my skills and whatnot. But today, I think we're going to do such things a little bit closer to Kerbin. We're going to keep it within the atmosphere. As you know, we have basically this is all of the solar system as it is right now. I know some of you are wanting me to try to check out getting into orbit around the sun, or go out to deep space, just to simulate like an interplanetary mission, but I feel like I want to save that for the next version. So what I'd like to do today instead, we still have some ongoing missions. Most importantly, up north, Polar Explorer 3. We have our guys are hanging out on the North Pole still, doing some science. They've been up there for a couple months. We forgot about them as we reached further into the Kerbin system. But I would like to see if I can bring these guys home. So let's see what sort of status and situation they're in right now. Yep, here's the Polar Explorer 3. We have, whoa, it's doing wheelies. They've installed some hydraulics onto the vehicle since then. But yeah, we have Riley, Sean Cott, and Bufred Kerman. I remember these guys, don't you? And then we also have 3 fuel tanks of fuel left. Oh, actually, at +9. Okay, we've got a lot of fuel left, but I'm still... You know, a lot of you believe that I could be able to fly back home and land back at the Kerbal Space Center. I'm not so confident in that, simply because this is such a heavy aircraft. Taking off uses quite a bit of fuel and resources just getting up to a proper altitude. So I'm pretty unsure of the fact that we'll be able to fly all the way back to KSP. So I'm just going to try to get as far as I can, and then I say we're going to potentially launch some rescue missions to bring these guys back home. We've also got this mission that only made it halfway to the North Pole. I didn't record that. I was just doing some testing and just playing around on my own. You got to do that from time to time. It's not all about the YouTubes. But yeah, we've also got these guys here. I'd be pretty happy if we can get the Polar Explorer guys down to where the this ain't gonna work. that's a proper mission name for Kerbal Space Program. This ain't gonna work. But I'd be happy if I could get that close. So what we're gonna do, everybody's all buckled and strapped in and stuff like that. We're going to take off and head south. And just kind of fly and enjoy things. I'll probably be doing the fast-forward sequence that I did with the previous polar mission. Well, this polar mission, just because it can get a little bit boring. But the takeoff and getting up to altitude is going to be the most interesting part. So let's just try that out. Oh, I've disabled the engines. That's right. Hold on, guys. Let's activate. All right. Thank you. And I want to activate this one. Oh, they're both activated. Okay. Are they? Yep, they are. All right, let's go, guys. Let's get you guys into a little bit of a warmer climate. Oh god, we're like... Oh, well, that was a pretty smooth takeoff. Something appears to have disconnected on the back of our aircraft. Gear up. I think this is a problem. The game... Oh god. We're gonna shake ourselves apart here. It appears that the ice has done something to our aircraft. Alright, hold on. We've left them up here too long. Oh dear. Don't shake yourself apart. Yeah, that tends to happen. I know it's a problem. The Kerbal Space Program guys are aware of it. Whenever you leave a spacecraft just sitting there long enough, or an aircraft, the parts and the physics and the gravity tends to kind of mess your whole setup up. Okay, yeah, this aircraft is going to fall to pieces, is it not? Let's get our more fine-tuned... Yeah. Oh, Lord, it's like flying a jellyfish. This is a problem. We're overheating as well. Just trying to see if I can get, like, nice level flight, perhaps. Push that altitude. Alright, okay. Oh, this is a disaster of the highest proportions. Right, so the SAS is no good because it wobbles around too much. So this is going to have to be a manual flight down south, which actually I'm not heading south. South would be the 180 degree. So let's head in the proper direction. Alright. Well, at least we're not shaking our rivets loose here. Alright, should have taken that into account. But yeah, I have a feeling we are going to run out of fuel fairly quickly here. I think... Alright, all these are flowing. Okay. That's our altitude. We can head to this insanely far icy moon, but we can't just fly back to base. Alright, now we're heading south. Is this right? This doesn't seem right. Seems like I'm heading east into the sunrise. Where am I going? Oh, crap. I need to, heading south isn't going to work. I was at the North Pole. I could head south and it could head me in any direction. Let's, what do I gotta do? I gotta turn... left quite a bit. Alright, let's turn left. Navigation! Come on, Bufred, that's your job. You're the capsule navigator. Right. Easy. This is a very fragile aircraft. Now we're heading in the proper heading. Yeah, I mean, I suppose I could turn a little bit left. There we go. Okay, so apparently we're on the 135 marker. That's the way to go. We are actually gaining altitude a lot easier. Ooh! A lot easier than we were previously. I think because I don't have all these extra drop tanks. A lot lighter, I guess. Yeah, let's try to keep it on the 135 heading. We're picking up significant speed. Easy. I'm just using the trim to try to get myself level here. Huh, I don't know, maybe we'll make it back. if our aircraft decides to hold it together. Although we're losing altitude, it's never good. See, I think I don't want to turn on the SAS. I feel like it's going to instantly shake me to pieces. Okay, that's doing good. That's doing fine. Are we on the right heading? No, now I want to turn right a little bit. Dang it! Interesting. I basically want to be lined up with the "this ain't gonna work" where they landed, because that just a straight line from point A to point B should get me on the right course heading. Yeah, man. Let's make sure we're not falling to pieces. Alright, this should be good. This should get us where we want to go. And we're nice and level flight. We're actually still picking up speed. And a little bit of altitude, that's always good. Alright, so, kind of a tense liftoff there. The guys in the cockpit do realize that they are flying on something that has about the durability and reliability of a papier-mâché contraption, but so far the bolts have held. The engines are still together. Yeah, like this connection right here seems to have failed. Between the engines and this wing section. Concerning, to say the least. Should make landing interesting, especially if we don't make it all the way back to KSP and we don't have a runway to land on, and we just have some sort of bumpy gravel or ground or mountainous region to land on, but we will see indeed. I also know I've been told there is a bug in the current version of the game that just hasn't been fixed, that fuel consumption isn't exactly as accurate as it could be. So we might actually be unknowingly cheating ourselves into having more fuel than we should have. We'll deal with it. I like playing the vanilla versions of the game. I know there's certain issues with this or that, but we'll take it as we have it right now. Although we do seem to be consuming fuel just fine and dandy, so it's not like we have endless fuel. Which fuel tank is that? Interesting. A little turbulence kind of concerns me, but... Alright, I think... Yeah, we're on a pretty close heading here. So I think it's probably best to do another fast-forward sequence, and then we'll rejoin you when we have something of interest happen. Enjoy the flight. Have some peanuts. Alright, and we're back. Or I'm back. I actually stepped away from the computer for a little bit there. Probably not the most advisable thing to do as part of the pilot's handbook, but... Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! This is great timing, because I appear to have... Did I run out of fuel? I appear to have run out of fuel. What is this, then? What's going on? I thought I had fuel left. Fuel 0. 0, 0, 0, 0. Okay, we appear to have run out of fuel. That was like excellent timing. I saw that the fuel was getting low. I didn't realize that that was all the fuel I had. Okay, so where are we at in terms of the flight plan here? A little bit off course. Didn't make it nearly as far as I thought we would. So yeah, it's going to be one heck of a rescue mission we're going to have to undertake. All right, we are starting to coast down. Let's leave the SAS on just to give us a little bit of help there. I was drifting a little bit too far east, I believe. Not that bad actually. Let's just get the most distance we can, and this is where stuff gets exciting, folks. This is going to be a controlled kind of crash-ish landing. I'm actually going to want to gain a little bit of speed, just so I can at least kind of glide safely. We are also going to see what kind of situation our rickety, falling apart aircraft is going to take with this. It's going to be a little bit of a rough landing. I don't necessarily see too flat of a terrain. Let's kind of look around. This looks like mountains up ahead of us. Yeah, let's do a quick survey. I think off to the right is going to be my best guess. Best guess? Best bet. Actually, the stuff right underneath us seems pretty flat. Yeah, you know what? Let's veer right, because the stuff on the left does not look friendly. Let's try to lift the nose up a little bit, get a little bit better grip. Let's shut off the engines. See, now why does it say... Yeah. We're out of fuel. That's all. Oh, we do have a parachute. I gotta remember about that. That should help us land. Alright, Alright, this business on the right looks good. I do still have the SAS on, which is really slowing down my ability to pilot, but it's making the movements a little bit smoother so that I don't shake the thing to pieces. We're at 2,500 feet. Alright, this looks decent enough. What's right in front of us? Alright, we don't want to stall out either. Alright, let's get nice and steady. Alright, we're going slow, that's good. Ugh. That was like, I seriously did not time that. I thought I had fuel left because these are all still lit up. Guess that's not what that means. Guess that's not what that means. Alright. Let's keep an eye out for our shadow. Where's the sun? The shadow's going to be behind us. That's going to be a little bit of a problem. That looks a little bumpy. Alright, let's turn off the SAS. I now have full-ish control of the aircraft. Let's, pitch up a little bit. Not that much. That's going to cause me to stall. We're at 800 feet. That bump does not look friendly. Let's do a little bit of an evasive maneuver here. Alright, now we're kind of actually not going the direction we're going. Okay, there we go. This looks a little bit better than... I don't know what that bump was right there. Alright, let's, gear. There we go. Okay, the gear is helpful. Oh, coming down kind of fast. Trying to keep an eye on, like, some... If I see anything that's last minute, a little bit more friendly terrain. Alright, this I think we'll have to do. Those ridges are a little bit concerning. But as we've learned with our testing of our space shuttle, this capsule, even if the whole aircraft falls apart, the capsule is pretty robust. So as long as I make this a gentle landing, Even if the rest of the aircraft falls to pieces, we should be okay. Easy. Easy. 400 feet. Alright, we're nice and level flight here. Let's lift the nose up a little bit. Going pretty slow. This is going to be... Alright, there's our shadow. Very nice. Gentle, gentle. Brake. Oh, the thing almost fell to pieces. Well done. Oh, we didn't even have to use the parachute. Good job, guys. Good job. Wow. Alrighty then. So, now, instead of being stranded on the North Pole, we're stranded at about the 51 degree mark. Alrighty then. Alright, we're kind of, let's get a look at our surroundings. We're in an interesting little valley there. Good thing I avoided these mountains. But yeah, I didn't make it as far as I thought I would. So yeah, we have to launch... Oh god, we're rolling. We're rolling! We have to launch a rescue mission. I believe I'm just going to use the same aircraft design. But yeah, let's see about launching a rescue mission. I want to go to the Space Center from here. Our other guys... I don't know, we might have to rescue these guys who are closer first. Just to see that it can be done. So yeah, let's just take a look at these guys and see who they are. They're in the ocean. They're sinking. Okay, there we go. Yeah, we have Edig, Newsy, and Rene Kerman. This was an interesting landing. That should be a challenge. Okay, let's go back to the Space Center. Let's go into our thing here and let's load the spacecraft. I've already... that was Polar Explorer 3 we were just flying. I've made some modifications and made the Polar Explorer 4. Very similar design, although as I've mentioned, we do have problems taking off with all this weight, so I've given us these solid rocket boosters. I don't think I'm going to light them until I'm actually in the air, if I actually get in the air. So we're going to try that on for size. Hopefully it should get us into the upper atmosphere, or at least into a higher altitude a lot quicker. That way these engines are a lot more efficient at that altitude. And then, I don't know, people have been telling me that I should put these intakes, the ram air intake. But I don't think the intakes have any technical purpose right now. So we're just going to leave that be. Even though they have the same mass and drag. You know what, let's replace those just to see what happens. I don't think it's going to give us any sort of advantage, but there they are, just for testing purposes. We have the Polar Explorer 4. Let's save and let's head to the runway. And as a rescue mission... Oh, it's Bill, Jebediah, and Bob. Wow. You guys aren't used to flying these types of aircraft. All right, let's do this. We're actually going to drop Bill and Bob off because we need the extra cabin space to bring our survivors back. So Bill, you did fine work on Minmus, but we're not going to need you here today. So let's just get you off of the runway here. Get you out of harm's way. You can get a front row seat to the liftoff. Nope. It's switching me to random debris around the space station. Awesome. All right, now we're back here. And then let's have Bob also just drop off. Well done. Good job, guy. Oh, he's gonna get run over by the other spacecraft. Watch out! Get out of the way. Do. There we go. Alright. Whoa. We have to retract the crew hatch. And Jebediah, the man with balls of steel, is going to pilot this craft all on his own. This very experimental aircraft. I think I have everything set up properly. I've also changed the fuel, because I did have problems with the fuel. It was draining from these before, so I was wasting fuel. So I think I've rearranged the way it all feeds, so we should be all right in that respect. All right, so let's try taking off on this mammoth aircraft. Start the engines. Actually, let's turn the fine-tuned controls on. All right, very nice. Stand back, guys. It's gonna get a little bit warm. All right. Keep her nice and steady, Jeb. Nice and steady. Keep it on that center line. Alright. Now let's gain up as much speed as possible. Oh god. We're not taking off. Ha! Oh god! Oh god. Bail out! Bail out! Bail out! Oh, poor Jeb. Oh! Okay. I like that there's random debris. Jeb. Poof. Okay. Perhaps we should try out those solid rocket boosters beforehand. Or maybe we should add another wing. Let's head back to the spaceplane hangar. Maybe I should add another series of these. I don't know if this is advisable or not. I know it's adding more weight, but it's also adding more lift. Let's actually get rid of those. We don't need those, do we? All right. Pointless wings, why not? All right, let's head back. Let's try this again. Bill Kerbin is already on the runway. Get him out of the way. Oh, it's got explosions happening. All right, who do we got? Hoodgal, our first man on the moon. Murby and Coldmund. All right, let's get these guys out. I'll trust Hoodgal this time. Good job. Oh, they're running into each other. Alright, yeah, guys, let's just get out of the way. I think this aircraft might just be too big, is what's going on. Get up. Get out of the way. Good job. Alright, now, Hoodgel, after whom there is a crater on the moon named after him. Rescue mission try number 2. Whoa. Watch it, guys. Watch your heads. Okay. They're fine. Alright, let's keep things nice and steady. Easy. Easy. Won't this thing take off? Oh god. Oh god. It's flying! Hoodgal, look how happy he is. He's flying. Do we have any landing gear left? Oh, we could probably like flip around and land. Hold on. Uh-oh, not in the ocean, that's for sure. Okay, hold on. Hold your breath. Hold your breath. Oh god. Oh god. Ah, God. Okay, well. Hootgal survived. Perhaps I should just default back to the Polar Explorer 3. Seems to be probably the way to go. So, yeah. Let's, apparently these guys can swim. Let's see if Hootgal can swim. Indeed he can. Indeed he can. Just swim back to shore. That's pretty funny. Swims like Mario. Interesting indeed. Good job. Well, he's still alive. All right, let's end that flight. Let's try again.